MIJBIL the Otter, written by Gavin Maxwell. So, here before we read, let us see about Gavin Maxwell's life. Gavin Maxwell lives in a cottage in Camus Ferna. So, the place of Gavin Maxwell is Camus Ferna. In that particular place, he born. Camusferna was in the west of Highlands. So Camusferna is where it is in the West Highlands in Scotland. So Camusferna, this particular town present in Scotland country. So what happened here when Gavin Maxwell's dog died? The time Maxwell was too sad to think of keeping a dog again. Here, actually, what happened? Gavin Maxwell's pet animal dog died once. So, that time, what happened? Maxwell was so sad because his pet animal, that is dog, died, and he was very worried actually to purchase one more dog and take care of that because already his pet dog died. So he is very worried. But life without a pet was lonely. But in the view of Gavin Maxwell, he was not able to live without pet dog. So already his pet dog died already. He was so upset that time, but he was not able to live without a pet dog. So what he did in order to purchase pet dog? Already dog died. Let us see what decision he took when pet dog died. Here is an activity. Let us do about this. See the activity. What is the activity is about? Do you have a pet? Whether we have a pet? If we have, so let us know that you perhaps know that a pet is a serious responsibility. Students, it is not easy to keep pet animals because we have to take care of them. It is very big challenging task, not easy task. So here some information is given in the below box, that is read in the box below what the SPCA. What is the meaning of SPCA full form? The Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals has to say about how to care for pet. Here the full form of SPCA is Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. How to prevent cruelty against animals. So there is a SPCA. So which helps to prevent cruelty against animals. So what SPCA says? Let us see. Owning a pet is a lifetime of commitment. So if we want to have pet animal, it is a lifetime commitment. I mean, we should take care of those pet animals till their end of life. I mean, we should care them as we care our own babies. Up to 10 years or more, if you own a dog or a cat, involving considerable responsibility. So we have a lot of responsibility to take care about all these pet animals. The decision to acquire one therefore should be made by the whole family. So here a single person in a family should not make a decision to have a pet animal. All the family members should have the responsibility to take care of the pet animal. It is not easy as we think. Without full agreement by everyone, the pet could end up unwanted. So if all the family members are not ready, then the time we should not have pet dog, pet animal. Puppies and kittens are so adorable. You know that puppies and kittens, what we say in Kannada, that is Nai Mari Matu Bekkin Mari. These are so attractive. when humans see those. That's why everyone wish to have puppies and kittens in more houses. We see that many people have puppies or else kittens because they looks very beautiful. That's why everyone wants to have pet of these. So it is easy to understand why adults and children alike would be attracted to them. Everyone, we know that even children and adults also, and even grandfather mother also, they love puppies and kittens because they look so attractive. But actually, what happened? Unfortunately, their cute looks are often a disadvantage. They looks very beautiful, no? Actually, it is a disadvantage for these animals because people purchase them without consideration and the knowledge on how to take proper care of them. So many people purchase pet dog like puppies and kittens, but they don't know actually how to take care of these animals. They don't take them very properly. That's why sometimes many times these puppies die, kittens die. So the basic points we should keep in mind before adopting a puppy, or so when we want to have puppies or kittens, we should have some basic principles we should know while when we want to afford, when we want to have pet animals. So these are the list that we should keep in our mind when we are purchasing pet animals. As SPCA says, what we should do. So here meaning of SPCA means Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. So what should be taken care of before purchasing pet animals is, first of all, an annual dog license in accordance with government regulations. According to government regulations, we should have the license of purchasing dog. Its annual vaccination means every year we have to give vaccination to these pet animals. Toilet training we should give to these pet animals. Regular grooming and bathing. Regular grooming and bathing. So here regular grooming and bathing. Grooming means cleaning these pet animals, washing these pet animals, maintain clean and bathing every day. It is very compulsory. These are the rules. Obedience training means we have to give training to pet animals how to be obedient towards their owner. We should guide, we should teach them. Don't forget, you should feed your pet a balanced diet. We should be very careful regarding balanced food we should give to pet animals. We should maintain good health of these animals. Socialization, many dogs are kept confined in cages or tied up to stop them from dirtying the garden or from chewing or on shoes. This is wrong. Sometimes, many times, what happen, owners keep the dogs in a cage or keep the dogs tied. So many times what happen, we put dogs under cage. It is it is wrong. And many times what we do, we tie dogs, and so that we are not giving freedom to these pet animals. It's totally wrong. We let pet dogs to roam here and there freely in the garden. We should let them freely. We don't confine our pet animals in a particular case or by tying in any other way. A daily dose of exercise, we should exercise these pet animals every day. This is very important. Affection and play, we should show love and kindness towards these animals, and we should do exercise. These pet animals should do exercise every day. This is compulsory. So this is the rules and regulations that we should keep while when we want to purchase pet animals. This is the rules and regulations suggested by SPCA, that is the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. So next, reading upon the subject beforehand is another important requirement and will guide us towards being a responsible pet owner. So when we want to be a responsible pet owner, we should keep these guidelines in our mind. So now let us directly jump into the lesson. Before that, here some information is given regarding Iraq and London. So it is about what? Let us see. Number 3 first. Otters are found in large numbers in the marshes, that is wet areas near lakes, rivers, or seas. So we should know that otters commonly available where, in which type of area they available. They most otters available in the marshy land, marshy area. Marshes means wet areas. I mean, they commonly found in near lakes, near riverside, near seaside. We see otters. Okay, so most large number of otters are found near Basra. So what is Basra? Basra is a town in Iraq. In Iraq, there is a town that is called Basra. So there are large number of otters are found in Basra. Imagine you wanted to bring an otter from Iraq to London. Let us think that we are going to purchase otter from by going to Iraq, and we want to take otter to London. Let us imagine. So we want to purchase otter as a pet. What special arrangements would you need to make for your pet otter? You would need to find a place with lots of water. For example, what other point should you think about the information about Iraq and London given below here? So, what the question is here, when we go to Iraq, especially to Basra town, when we purchase otter as a pet animal, how can we keep otter very carefully when we take that particular pet to London? We have to give conditions to pet, that is otter, as it lives always in a wet area. We should provide such condition in London also. So that is the question. So here the information has given regarding Iraq and London. So when we are talking about Iraq has mostly broad plains and marshes along the Iranian border in the south, with large flooded areas. In Iraq, there are broad plains are there. Plain means, plain areas, and many marshland is also there in Iraq. Uh, the marshy lands are present, especially Iraq and Iran border, especially in south direction, where large flooded areas are there. A large part of Iraq's land area is a desert. We should keep this point in our mind that large area of Iraq is deserted area. So it has cool winters and dry, hot, and cloudless summers. We should know that in Iraq, most area is desert area. And how the climate? Cool winter, cool winter is there, and dry, hot, and cloudless summers are there. The mountain areas near Iran and Turkey have cold winters. The areas which are near to Iran and Turkey have cold winters. There is heavy snowfall there, where the mountain areas which are near Iran and Turkey, there always heavy snowfall we see. And when the snow melts in spring, it causes floods in central and southern Iraq. So we know that mountain areas which are near Iran and Turkey have cold winter, and there is heavy snowfall. When snowfall melts, it converts into water and causes a flooding, causes floods where in central and southern Iraq. So this is about Iraq. London. London has a large population and is very busy city. London is has large population, and London is very busy city. In addition to multi-storied, in London there are multi-storied buildings are there. Many storied buildings are there. However, it has many open spaces or parks. In London, there are many open spaces are present. Many parks are there in London. It has a temperate climate. London climate is temperate. Temperate means neither too hot nor too cold, with regular but generally light rainfall. Very less rainfall is there in light rainfall is there in London. Or snowfall also very light throughout the year. The warmest month in London is July, and the coolest month in London is January. February is the driest month. Snow is not very common in London. So this is the difference between Iraq and London. So how in Iraq snowfall is very heavy. After snowfall, it converts into water after melting. Then flood occurs in Iraq, central and southern Iraq, but in London, neither too hot, neither too cold. And the warmest month is July, coolest month is January, February is the driest month, and snow is not very common in London. So this is very important regarding Iraq and London, because in this lesson, MIJBIL and the author, we discuss about these two important cities. That is, as the writer, as we said, Gavin Maxwell, when he purchased otter as a pet animal from Iraq, and he took that otter to London, how that otter adjusted from Iraq to London, how it adjusted to the climate, how the owner tried to support the otter to so that it could adjust to the new climate. So all we will understand in the lesson. So that's why Iraq and London's difference is very important here, that we have already gone through. So after that, in the next video, we will go to the direct, we should jump into the lesson, and we should study detail. So we will study first para in the next video, that is from early in the new year of 1956.